Well, oil spills in 2008 and 2009 polluted the waters around the town of Bodo, that's in Nigeria's southern river state. In January 2015, a settlement negotiated between the Shell Oil Company and the affected community put cash in the pockets of the townspeople. But how about the environmental damage? Stein tells us more.
Just about everyone in Bodo is building something. But on the banks of the creeks that surround the community, oil laps at blackened ground. Therein lies the reason for the building boom. 2 oil spills years ago dumped thousands of barrels of crude into the creeks of this community, which depends on fishing for its main source of income. Bodo claimed the Shell Oil Company's Nigerian subsidiary was responsible for the spill and took the matter to court in Britain. Earlier this year, Bodo accepted a cash settlement that put money directly into the pockets of more than 15,000 people. But Sylvester Kogbara, High Chief of the community, says money cannot make up for a way of life that was destroyed.
It is not enough, and it can never be enough. I have mentioned it here, that in terms of Naira and Kobo, no, they can't pay enough. Because what of the generations unborn?
Residents received about $3,000 each from the settlement. Fisherman Giadon Agbara Timothy is using the money to build a brick house to replace the mud home his family lives in. But with the waters around Bodo saturated with oil and the fish either dead or too polluted to eat, he says his future looks bleak.
From the moment the oil spill occurred, we now live with no choice than being in that abject poverty that we were. We cannot go to the fishing, we cannot go anywhere to get anything to help ourselves. The oil spill really cost us a whole damage.
You can still buy fish in the market in Bodo, but it is imported from elsewhere, where the water is cleaner. Some fishermen still tough it out. Marvelous Bonnie bought a new fishing boat with the settlement money. He now travels far from Bodo to catch the croaker and saltwater fish popular in its markets.
That 600 is now compared to my business, because I have my boat, my engine, and my boys. You can see now, this is one of the boats I just carved newly, this very one, out of the 600. And I bought engine, 15 horsepower, for the business. And this is my fiber. I used to do business transporting people to the other community. And the money is not enough to empower me enough to do that such business.
Shell has also agreed to help clean up the oil that's spilled around Bodo. Its residents say things will get back to normal only when its waterways are clean. Stein for VOA News, Bodo, Nigeria.